Hello everybody, Frouwo here, bringing you game number 2 now of Power Rangers versus Team Empire in this best of 3 series in the losers bracket finals. Team Empire, of course, taking that game 1 in a back and forth fashion, managing to pull it out in the end after a couple good team fights from them with the life-steal infest and the puck and just the whole explosion and carnage and that sort of stuff. But anyway, Power Rangers looking to come back in the series, and Team Empire pretty much ahead, wanting to close it out. But anyway, into the picks and bans. Power Rangers betting out thus far the Invoker, the Nyx, the Clockwork, the Enchantress, and the Puck. Team Empire betting out the Alchemist, the Visage, the Bane, the Timbersaw, and waiting on their last bet out from them. However, Power Rangers, meantime, picking up the Crystal Maiden, the Mirana, the Shadow Shaman, the Slark. Team Empire picking up the Venomancer, the Bristleback, the Bounty Hunter, and the Enigma. So Team Empire going again with something more or less team fight oriented. The Bounty Hunter, of course, with that team oriented sort of lineup, going to really allow them to maybe possibly take a goal advantage here. But Power Rangers, looking on the other side of that, looking for more of a gank heavy lineup with Shadow Shaman being able to push the towers as well. So gank kind of push lineup from them. Do have somewhat of a team fight potential as Shadow Shaman, or Slark and Mirana rather, can put out somewhat a decent amount of team fight damage, and should Crystal Maiden be able to drop an ult as well, could certainly do a modest amount of damage there as well. But actually now the Elder Titan pickup from Power Rangers is going to give them a bit more again of that team fight sort of lineup, but also allows and promotes sort of push and style as well, as it does have quite a bit of wave clear and can do a lot of harass with the Spirit. Now Team Empire waiting on the last pickup from them, but gonna see the Venomancer once again, very good at the early sort of push denial. Bristleback, a juggernaut really in the team fight kind of scenario, as he will be able to live for quite a long period of time, as he can just be able to sustain through all that damage with the regen and with the Bristleback and the damage reduction. But Shadow Fiend going to be the pickup for Team Empire here as their solo mid, as their last pickup. So gonna see if Team Resolution plays this out. We all know, I believe it was ZXC who played the mid Shadow Fiend for PR and just did astoundingly with it. So gonna have to see how Empire plays with it now, as it's their turn to show off. But anyway, into the player introductions, we're going to have ZXC on the Mirana, J4 on the Crystal Maiden. We're going to have CT on the Elder Titan, FNG going to be on the Shadow Shaman, and 653 BZZ going to be playing the Slark as they smoke up. And now Empire going to be rotating their own woods as well, so may see a clash here, but we're going to have Resolution on the Shadow Fiend, always want to fly on the Enigma. Vanxor on the Venomancer once again. Silent going to be on the Bristleback, but hold on for just a moment here, as always want to fly. Going to be spotted up here by PR. PR going to chase him down. Arrow going to fly out now, and it's going to be dodged, so surviving that portion of the attempt. But PR not going to find anyone here while backing off as well. And Vanxor, of course, dodging that. And anyway, back into introductions. We're dropped in the mid lane, likely just for the courier to pick up and deliver to someone else. So Venomancer now pauses the game. But anyway, we're going to have Mag on the offlane Bounty Hunter. Again, Resolution on the solo mid Shadow Fiend, and I believe that's introductions for everyone there. So pause comes out from Empire, I believe it was. And goes to call. There we go. And yeah, so we're going to see how these lanes pan out, as this small camp is blocked up by a Sentry Ward, as now another pause coming out from Vanxor. Answer coming out in chat. Can't read it, but always can pretend to laugh at it. So yeah, so gonna have to see how this Enigma pick pans out. Really, the only Enigma we've seen this sort of seen so far as of late is just PGG's Enigma, and I think every game he's played that Enigma, it has lost. So you're gonna have to see how Always Want to Fly does on it. As it can have a big impact on the game, but at the same time, it could also perform very poorly if he doesn't get any big black holes off and just unable to have an impact at all. As BZ going to pick up a double damage here. And yeah, so we're definitely going to have the Enigma starting off in the woods. He is short the one small camp, so no big deal there. Likely starts at a medium camp regardless of that. As Vangsor are going to place a Rune Ward down here. Has a couple sentries as well. And this can be dual mid right now for PR's Crystal Maid is here. Like, you just want to shut down the Shadow Fiend for the other portion of the game. Again, don't want him to hit max souls before he gets level 2. Before he gets level 3 even. Actually, no, I believe the correct mark is 4, so before level 4 they don't want to get max souls. I believe he does have the potential to get 12 here, so up to 1 it can have a while to get up to there. But I got the other Wraith Pen and was pulled tangos as well. So it's going to be very important to see how many last hits he gets on this mid lane. So J4 making sure he doesn't get in range for those last hits even. But now has a couple raises, so could look to get some with that. Sitting on 3 souls now as Mag going to be chasing F-God now. F-God, a lot of harass onto Mag here. Should he? No shackles, no skill level 1 yet even on him. So now Vangsor rotating mid to help out Resolution. Doesn't want to see him to put out too much damage on a Resolution, as Sonic will be farming up very safely in the safe lane, of course. So he'll be only facing an Elder Titan, who does only have that Spirit to throw out. Meantime, always want to fly, continue to farm up in the woods. And we're seeing rotation mid now by FNG as well, so this mid lane, a hot contest it seems in this game. PR really afraid of this Shadow Fiend getting too many souls. Getting that early, or that nice start in the early game, as F-God now going to harass onto Vangsor. Vangsor, Frost Nova, and skills into Gale. Frostbite onto Resolution. Vangsor going to fall here, however. Crystal Maiden grabbing that first blood. Race coming out from Resolution, and J4 may fall here. Indeed does fall to the last hit of Always Want to Fly, Always Want to Fly. However, going to die to one last right click from Mirana, and now ZXC, just barely, and now Resolution to be hit with the Arrow Shackle. And double kill here in the mid lane for the Mirana now. Enigma and Shadow Fiend being killed by the Mirana. So, bloodbath in the mid lane. P, of course, only losing the Crystal Maiden. And yeah, 3 heroes going down there for Empire in this early stage of the game. Version, of course, getting that early death, and not what you want as the Shadow Fiend. As I did lose 2 souls there. And these souls very difficult to get in this stage of the game. But I can get some creeps under his tower now. Gonna be fine. Vangsor still in the mid lane, as Crystal Maiden has not left just yet. Walked back to lane, I believe, has boots now as well from that first blood. And ZXC going to find himself a haste. As Always Want to Fly picks up a soul ring. Going to accelerate that farm in the woods just a bit more. And Mala versus Elder Titan. Mala should win this lineup or matchup. As against strength carries, he does pretty well with damage reduction and the cool spray. We're not going to let Elder Titan harass him down too much, because of the full spray. Titan really just can't go in for last hits even. So we'll see if CT decides to feed or not on this offlane, as he has notoriously done a couple times throughout this tournament. So now Mag, pounce from Slark, gonna land on him, but not gonna fall just yet. Eating some damage from the Orb of Venom, however. Slark, a hero that can bottle control in the early game as well. Can certainly work very well against Shadow Fiend, should the Shadow Fiend get a poor start, but Vangsor not going to fall. Starstorm double on him, and Marta pops the haste, runs out of there. Second raise missing from Resolution, and now Bounty Hunter really getting zoned out of this lane by the Slaughter as well as the Shadow Shaman. So ZXC picks up an illusion. Rune control on spot here for PR, as they've gotten both runes so far. Actually, all 3 runes even. Both the 0 minute, the 2 minute, and the 4 minute. Ooh. So I stretched just the slightest bit. And yeah, so Resolution. 17 last hits on the mid lane. Is outpacing Mirana, but again, does have that death. As boots brought out to him. Gonna bottle crow it up, of course. As FNG now gonna rotate the mid lane once again. PR could look for another kill here, as that shackle is a very hard setup for the arrow of Mirana. I think one of the main reasons you pick up this Shaman as well is to get that, once you hit level 6, you can just either push on a tower or take that Roshan. However, that Roshan sort of strat is not going to be able to be done in a couple days from now, or maybe later today even, so this could be the last time you see a maybe possible Shadow Shaman pickup in the competitive scene for a while. He still is a very good tower pusher, don't get me wrong on that, but that Roshan strat just really allows him to accelerate so much further in the game. Gives the team that early advantage, and that's something what you want when this sort of mid-game oriented playstyle is occurring so often. As now, always want to fly. Going to be caught out here by FNG and J4. Now CT going to rotate in. However, Ether Shock from the Shadow Shaman going to finish him off. So Pierre getting another kill on this bottom lane now. As Empire falling behind in terms of kills. But I do believe this is how it happened in the first game. Empire got very low in the laning stage and just managed to come back eventually. Now top lane, Ether Shock on it too. Bankstor going to fall, or FNG going to kill Bankstor, and now Ella Titan going to kill on Silent here. Now CT maybe in a bit of trouble. Shrew can get a clean him up actually, so Mag getting a kill onto him. And 2 again down in the bottom lane. As Bristleback and the Venomancer fall. Resolution. Starstorm and gonna fall to an arrow from Mirana. This could be a very quick game as Empire not being able to do too much thus far as Mirana now picks up a 3rd rune. Double damage on her, so should Shadow Fiends come back to lane. May face quite the right click damage of Mirana. So still level 5, Mirana have level 7, so getting pretty shut down in this mid lane resolution. He is even on terms of farm, as in last hits, but he does have the 2 deaths, and even Mag out leveling him at this point. Mag level 6, or 7 rather. I was on 5 level 6. My level 6 as well, so. Anyway, smoke up from PR here. J4 and FK are going to rotate into the woods and look for another kill. They're going to find out Always Want to Fly. Let's see if they go on him or not. And they spot him out. Always Want to Fly has the black hole, but however, Ether Shock and Sun now onto FNG. Always Want to Fly gonna pop his wand and run away, and now FNG FNG falling to the Bristleback, and now Crystal Maiden could be in a bit of trouble. Rotation from Resolution comes in. Now track up onto J4, however, Bristleback falling here to the Yellow Titan. And now down here gonna get a kill on the Crystal Maiden. That was a track kill, mind you, and now CT, the last person alive for PR in this bottom lane, but have a rotation from BZZ. BZ could look for a kill on anyone here. Pops the Dark Pact a bit too early, now caught out. Gale gonna hit on Yellow Titan. Shadow Dance popped by the Slark, and Slark gonna fall here from that black hole from Always Want to Fly as Shadow cleans him up with a raise, and now CT gonna fall back. Is starting to get very low and has been in this fight for quite a long time. Gonna work towards his Tranquils now. And really, just back and forth engagement on this bottom lane, I believe, but PR lost more people than Empire did. Always Want to Fly getting very, very low during that fight, and ending up making up at like 10 HP, I believe it was. Just got insanely low, popped the black hole, of course, and stopped the Slark, so gotta do what you gotta do if you want to live. Now Pierre again rotating towards this bottom lane. Gonna look for the Shadow Fiend. And it's not gonna find him just yet. Have a rotation out from CT as arrow flies now. Resolution never gonna dodge it. Now is his treads completed, but very late treads on his part. 8 minutes and 30 seconds. ZXC already has his phase, Wraith Band, and a Bracer. So could look to drums on him. So ZXC gonna ship down this tower with the double damage. So yeah, Empire rebounding in that bottom fight, but still down in kills, 5 to 8 right now, in PR's advantage, nearly 9 minutes in. This is laning phase, ending very quickly, and the tower push already coming out from PR. Want to get that really good advantage, and now for mid for Empire. Shadow Shaman is here though, could certainly defend the tower with his wards. Should Empire make the push. And actually rotation out now from 2 additional PR heroes. And running a kill on the bottom tower in the meantime. So this could be the timing for Roshan, as FNG now is level 6 and indeed gonna walk into the pit. Mag not gonna spot this out as FNG is cloaked up by the Mirana ult. And wards dropped now. Empire have no idea, but are all scattering indeed, so. This Roshan may just go uncontested, as it usually does. It's really just need the Shadow Fiend in the pit, or Shadow Shaman in the pit. It's just really easy to do. You smoke up, you cloak up, something like that, and just start doing it. Right clicks and the wards just take care of it very easily. But again, this is not going to be able to happen sometime in the near future, likely later today. As 6.8 going to disallow for this, buffing the Roshan, making it much more difficult to take. There's that CT in the lane now tracked up, and Roshan going to PR for just the words, and no contest for Empire, of course, as they do not have that area awarded, and probably just expect it to happen regardless of what happens, or regardless of what they could do. So Shadow Shaman, level 8, or Shadow Fiend. Ugh. You know, they got 2 names with Shadow. If there's a Shadow Demon in this game as well, I would be absolutely done for. Or is it just farming up some stacks? So I always want to find out level 8. Working towards the mechanism instead of a Blink Dagger or BKB. It's a-okay though. Empire really have to take team fights early, and an early mechanism is something that's going to promote that for happening. Nice jumps out finished on Mirana, and smoke up from Empire. Vanguard on silent. So rotation mid comes out for Empire. So, actually rotation now coming all the way around to this tower, but PR have the same idea, following the same path that Empire took. But actually just going to fall back after warding. Not finding him in the woods and not satisfied, just going to fall back and actually try to defend the tower here. So next we're going to start spamming down the wards, and PR going to come around from the back here, it seems. FNG is spotted out. Aether Shock onto Venomancer. Now FNG does have his wards back up, mind you. Empire ever backing off, and raise out from Resolution could hit on FNG. However, Mali being arrowed up now, and need a lot of damage. Black hole on 1 by Always One Fire. Standing. BZ gonna fall here. Yes, indeed, does. It's a 1 out stage from the Shadow Fiend, and Shadow Shaman got a kill onto, I believe, not to kill on anybody, but did drop the wards here. I believe the Venomancer did finish him off, however. So BZ as well as FNG falling in that fight, losing 2 for the 1 of Bristleback, but a carry for... no, I wouldn't say it's certainly worth it at all. Empire are all getting out very, very low. Rest of PR is very much alive as really BZ took the brunt of the damage. As always want to fly, gonna be chased down here by ZXC. Now Mila teleporting back in. However, always want to fly falls as Mila now shackled up and gonna fall from the Crystal Maiden ultimate as Marona has the Aegis popped on her. So Bristleback falling twice now, gonna be certainly behind the Slark, as Slark not only does he have more last hits, but just his team getting more towers at this point in time, as well as the Roshan money. So I'm sure look at the gold graph as we check the mid tower going down. PR getting another tower here. 4K in PR's advantage, and experience nearly 4K in PR's advantage as well. Separated once again, coming to this mid lane and looking to see what they can do as Shackle's coming out from SNG onto Fangsword. However, arrow misses. The right clicks from Rana going to finish her off, and now FNG Hex onto Mag. Now FNG in a bit of trouble, getting very low here. Shuriken going to finish him off, as now CT going to turn around and right click down the tower. And now Bristleback chasing onto J4. J4 going to make it out alive, and 1 for 1 in the mid lane. Venomancer falling, and the Shadow Shaman falling as well. And, BZ working towards the Shadow Blade this early on. ZXC has a Yasha now, so 14 minutes Yasha drums doing very well. 5-0-3 is the kills on him, and we should probably take a look at that, as it is an important number for this early or transition into the mid game sort of phase. Mirana had 5-0-3 in terms of kills and last hits. Bouncer 3-0-2, Elder Titan 3-1-5, and Shadow Fiend kind of bouncing back here, 3-2-2. Certainly doing well, but really the big supports for PR, Crystal Maiden, and Shadow Shaman each sitting on 2 kills and 7 assists. Shadow Shaman having 1 extra death there, but no big deal. And really, the Enigma and the Bristleback not doing too much as of right now, as is the Venomancer. Just nothing more than deaths and assists on them, really. As PR may look to push mid now to avoid it from FNG. I'm actually taking a look at the last hit, or net worth chart now, rather. 7K on Mirana, 6K on the Elder Titan, and Slark at 5K. Slark not getting too much farm just yet, but it does have the Shadow Blade now, I believe. May look for kill and always want to fly. DD is Pounce. Dark Pact and Shadow Dance spot now popped. Always want to fly. Gonna make it away though. Slark not feeling safe here. I believe he saw the bounty hunter cloak up with the Shadow Walk. And Roshan now, as the timer said, going to be up in a certain amount of time. More than 3 minutes at least. I believe that Aegis already popped though, so no big deal for PR. And I'm going to see a push top now from PR. His top tower already pretty low as BZ had been harassing it down earlier. So all tier 1s will be down for Empire now at about the 16-minute mark. None of them denied, I believe, so Empire down 3 towers in comparison to PR. As BZZ dust on him now as well as the Shadow Blade. Interesting to see what he builds next. Could always build the Basher, could build the Orchid. But who knows? As Bristleback now finished up his treads after Vanguard. Really, we should see what this Shadow Fiend's doing because he is really the comeback sort of hero. Should he get enough farm, he can start balling out of control. We're just going to rotate the BKB for the time being. No super late game item sort of thing, just wants to play it safe for the time being still. So now, easy, gonna get an easy kill here on Banksor. So Milo now gonna be the focus of aggression. I'm not sure BZ should go on this. He is very low now. And actually going to fall here from a raise from Shadow Fiend. So mistake there from BZZ playing super aggressively onto the Bristleback. Not a hero you wanted to engage on, really. As we're not popping the ultimate. And PR could look to re-engage here. Well, does have the Black Hole up. So should he get a Black Hole into maybe 2 or 3 here. Could be a very disastrous team fight for PR. But I'm just going to disengage for the time being. Crystal Maid working towards a 4-staff most likely. 4-staff already up on CT, mech on him as well, and FNG. Just arcanes on him. Around again with the Yasha and drums. Slark, of course, not buying anything before he died, so no telling what he's getting next. So Mila and also Fly now here in the bottom lane, or top lane rather. And Slark eating a lot of damage here. Not too survivable near the game. Most notable for his high region, but only has the region when he's out of the vision of Empire. As now BZ going to re-engage here and see if he can find Silent or always want to fly. But really cannot solo Silent at this point should he be facing the proper way. As now Silent can be working towards the BKB. And yeah. So nearly 1400 gold on the side of Slark. As the push comes up mid from Empire, so Empire going to put the pain onto this mid tower. BKB now finished on Shadow Fiend as well, so can see some nice ultimates out of him. And BZ rotating in, can find an illusion. However, push not working out well so far. Not going to get the tower just yet. FGod does have the wards to place here, should he want to. This illusion turned in by BZ there, going to be distracting his Empire, and I'll try denying the mid tower, doing well in that regard, as Empire have not denied any towers themselves yet. And FGod going to check out the Roshan, and it's not going to be up for another minute and 30 seconds about now. As FNG stacks the ancient camp. Well, it's only like noon for me. I shouldn't be yawning like this. You know, I got lots of sleep to prepare for these grand finals as well, but BZ gonna eat some raises there as PR now looking to rotate bottom, it seems. Maybe killing Mila here, but Mila again inherently tanky, and eat the shock. Hex into Shackles. No, wards actually dropped for this. Shackles now. Arrow, all from J4, and 2 ultimates expended there for that kill, but I guess certainly worth it in the eyes of PR as Silent falls. Rotation from Walls want to fly just a bit too late as he begins working towards his BKB. It's now BZ in a bit of trouble here. Gonna fall to the Vehemence damage over time. Not being able to regen through that, even with the Shadow Dance popped. Drums now in mag. And Banksword, nothing much on him yet. Just rotating around, buying the wards, buying all that sort of support items. So both carries dying there, but really just more of a misplay from BZZ than Silent, as Silent torn apart by 3 ults, I believe, or 2 ultimates rather, the wards and the Crystal Maiden ult. Not that you really get to see that Crystal main ult too often. It really just is used in unique scenarios when she knows she cannot be stunned. No F and G rotating top, but I believe addition from Shadow Fiend here, gonna get the last hit on the tower. As the deny from Shadow Shaman just being the second too late, and PR may look to engage her in Empire. And this game feels really even at the same time, but I'm sure a look at either the gold graph or the experience graph would tell a story of sorts. So now when the flag going to teleport out from a leap from BZZ, and they're going to farm up these Eidolons for some extra monies. And yeah, BZZ now sitting on nearly 1900 gold. I still don't know what he's building into next, however, as this bottom tower defended successfully by Power Rangers. And yeah, so looking at the gold graph, PR does have a distinct advantage. It is 5k ahead, but that graph is leaning towards Empire now at this point. And experience 3k in PR's advantage as well. So Empire, of course, can come back from this. Should they get a decent team fight off? Should they get Enigma Black Hole like in a Shadow Fiend on top of it with like the Bristleback and the Venomancer in the middle? It's just pretty much over for PR at that point. The only hero that I'd say that's going to have like more than 2k health at the end of this game, it's going to be the Slark if he balls out of control, or the Elder Titan should he manage to not die more than like 10 times. He's already sitting on 1400 health himself. Now the push going to come out bottom for Empire. Going to look for this last tier 1 tower as PR have taken all of theirs. But Roshan going to be done here by PR in the meantime, so she's really not going to worry about that bottom tower. Roshan is much more valuable in the fact that you get the Aegis and the extra gold, so it's like a tower plus an extra life. Probably the best way to put it, as now Spirit thrown out by Elder Titan, and BZ going to be on the backlines here. Looking for a kill. Oh, no. No. Changed his mind. Yeah, Roshan falls, and now they're chasing to the tower comes as Empire about to take it out. BZ will come behind should they want to take this fight. And it's done on nobody from the Elder Titan, so TP's out from Empire, gonna get out of here. So PR just farms up the creep wave. Deathstar gonna be on Marana next, it seems. Just needs a recipe at this point. And J4 finishing up that 4 staff as BZ. 2.6k gold in him now. No second item just yet. And being spotted out here by the bounty hunter. Should Meg want to kill, he could possibly go for it, but Shadow Dance is up on Slark at the same time. And no true sight. Mag not tracking first. Maybe a slight mistake by him. That's BZ now. Gonna just last it there and run away. And yeah, so towers are evened up now, but again, PR has 2 Roshans to their name, so really something that gives them that early advantage. Empire really not just being able to engage for a team fight either just yet. They could force down some towers possibly and hopefully see if they can get the Enigma and Shadow Fiend combo off, as ZXC now going to push this bottom lane. Thanks for gonna eat, almost eat an arrow there, but ZXC gonna sleep away. This gelled up for quite a long period of time, however, so certainly spooky. BZ now going to split push the mid lane, and Verjushin with some islands going to push the top lane. So spread out all across the map, either team is. Smile still working towards the BKB, doesn't have it just yet. J4 and CT defending this top lane from Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend is going to back off now, teleport back to the mid lane, defend that push from BZZ, and BZZ now behind the tier 2 towers of Empire, so may look for a kill here on somebody, but nothing just yet. And I believe Shadow Fiend spot him out there, just going to leap away and head into the woods. CXC now continue to put pressure on this bottom lane. While however, throwing some cold sprays, going to see if you can spook him away. Of course, Venomancer is right behind him, so ZXC will want to try and fight into that. And yeah. So, Empire maybe look to go in Marana here as Mag now in the lane, and Mala here as well. Zixi, of course, always has the leap available to him. But should he expend it once, maybe in a bit of trouble. Shadow Fiend, or rather, I always want to flag him. He's spotted out here by BZZ. BZZ. I'm gonna be either. I thought there's gonna be Malefice on him, but I guess it just faded away very quickly. Unless, no, it's level 3 Malefice, so I'm not sure. And now, PR actually all starting to dedicate themselves to this bottom lane. Is BZ gonna look for kill here on Vangsor? Vangsor very squishy at this point in the game, and Vangsor gonna fall indeed, so BZ getting a free kill there. And now engagement from PR, gonna look for Mila here. Mila eating the arrow, just walking straight into it, and FNG now. Hex, leap from BZZ, and FNG gonna clean him up with a right click even. So PR just picking off Empire at this point. Empire again really want the team fights and just not be able to force them at this point in the game. Really no 5-manning from them either, so not to be expected, I guess. Also fight just getting, I believe, like 1 ultimate off at this point. Has the black hole available? Maybe no, not even skilling black hole level 2. And it doesn't do anything except for added damage, so I mean, I guess. So bomb tower goes down to Mirana there. Pierre grabbing another tower. Now up 1 in the tower game as Fly picks up the BKB. So it could start maybe look for some fights here as they really need to take a big team fight here and secure lead, as now CT being ganked up here. Pops back as a no, and tactical pause. So Mag and Resolution in a bit of trouble with, I believe that is BZ teleporting in on the Slark. So Shadow Fiend has BKB to pop as well if he needs to. Gonna work towards the butterfly, it seems. BKB still has 10-second charge on it, and Mag in the meantime already has the Ghost Walk and Go called out from Empire. PR agreeing, and let's see what happens here in the top lane. So Mag has a double damage resolution now. Just gonna teleport out instantly. Mag likely to do the same here. May just look for a kill on somebody, as he does have the double damage up for the slightest bit longer. But just BZ in this lane, and he likely would die to BZZ, to be honest. So the 5k gold on BZZ now. Could just maybe see the Scotty come straight up from him. But nothing just yet. And really, I don't see him needing to build something like a BKB here, as anything Empire has, if he gets caught by the black hole, he's dead regardless, and that goes straight through BKB. And the Pentamancer stuff goes to BKB. Physical damage is Cool Spray. So, Cool Spray is physical damage. Saying that backwards. But really, I mean, BZ, really no need for BKB here. As he goes now and Always Wanna Fly picks up 2 ultimate orbs, so is indeed maybe going for the Scotty, as Always Wanna Fly just gonna retreat from this. No threat really from BZ. So I'm gonna dive too deep. That's the push making up from the top lane now. J4 even working towards the BKB here, so BZ going straight for the Scotty now. That's pretty interesting. It only needs another 200 gold and you'll have it. Mid lane ZXC chewing apart Mila. Mila gonna get a mech charge from Enigma. And BKB's up on either side, and now Slark finishing up the Scotty. So 20-minute Scotty on top of Shadowblade. Decent timing, and again, Scotty not you see too often competitive, but certainly good on the Slark, as he is a hero you want stats on, as well as the slow. Really helps out with the being kited around sort of thing. And now I'm gonna look for Resolution here. Resolution hover under the tower, so not gonna chase him down just yet. And so both teams backing off, very docile kind of mid-game sort of stage. I guess if Empire doesn't want to take fights, Pure doesn't want to take fights. Yeah, they're just gonna look for essentially some ganks, and they haven't been able to secure any at this point in the game. But now Empire 5 down mid. We may see this team fight break out now. However, there is no groupage from PR, so and they're going to lead the charge and look for Black Hole here, most likely, as CT the closest to this enemy team. And now J4 going to be spotted out. J4, however, just going to force staff away, and now Mirana would have been in trouble next, but going to run away as well. Working towards that greater crit or an MKB. Maybe an MKB, because the Shadow Fiend is building the Butterfly and already has the Talisman Evasion as well, so not being able to miss him is certainly a good thing. So now rotation in from PR, and now actually CT being called out in the back lines, as well as BZZ. So Empire, arrow flies from the Mirana. Gonna miss on all the Empire though, and Chase still coming out from Empire here. Gale now hitting onto CT, however, gonna stomp and use some right clicks from resolution. May fall here. Indeed he does. This Mag now finds the Slark, however, eats an arrow from Mirana. He is invis, however, so Mirana not able to clean up any sort of kill there. So just Yellow Titan falling, and Empire forcing his 5 now. Really being kited around over by PR, as no blink on Enigma just yet. And Enigma really needs that blink to initiate and secure some kills for Empire, but again, nothing just yet on him. Doesn't have enough farm and really opted for the BKB and mech instead. Much safer options, but much options that aren't as impact heavy in the game. Oh, don't have as high as impact in the game. And Empire gonna get this mid tower as Slark gonna go for the top tower, TP in from a Shadowfiend now, and Shadowfiend has enough. No, not just yet. He's another 900 gold. No, less than 900, like 800 gold. So standing or BZ really gonna find Mag here. Mag pops BKB and just use the Shadow Walk, so gonna not be able to recloak back up and gonna fall here to BZZ. So BZ getting an easy kill on the Bounty Hunter there. And Roshan back up now, and FNG of course gonna just do the whole. Oh, actually missing the Ward Trap. Oh boy. You had one job, FNG, and you failed it. A Ward Trap not going off the Roshan here, so actually that's one of the first time I think I've missed this sort of thing where he missed the Ward Trap on Roshan. But as ZXC does have a Desolator, so can be able to clean up this Roshan pretty easily with the negative armor, as well as the ability to really just tank it. So gonna lead it back in the pit, and Roshan gonna fall here. ZXC gonna likely pick it up, and CT gonna pick up the cheese most likely, yeah, as he is the beefiest hero inside of PR. Now blink on Shadow Shaman, so there's some good initiation from them. Secondary initiation instead of just the Slark or the Mirana or that sort of thing. And yeah, so PR starting to play very safely. Didn't even try and take that team fight mid, as they were worried about the Enigma ultimate, and only lost CT from that 5-man group above Empire. So looking pretty good in this game. PR ahead now, at least 7,000 gold and nearly 8,000 experience, as it is trending in their favor. So Empire, I'm not sure how much they can catch up. Really, resolution on his shoulders. It's at 4k gold now on him. Likely going to save for buyback here, as he will need it. But actually, you really haven't seen an ultimate out of resolution either in this game. Is a maxed ultimate now, as is Enigma at level 2 Black Hole. And yeah, it's Empire just not being able to find the big team fights they want to take. And it's not just getting ganked and torn apart by PR in this situation. As actually Blink now up on on fly as Mag. The company may find the Slark here, but Slark just farming up these ancients of Empire. But actually Slark did get the cheese there, not the Elder Titan. As now Gem on Mila, or somebody has Gem. That is the bounty run actually, and now BZ being chased here. CT. Have Hex up on FNG now. PR gonna re-engage here. Mag eats the arrow for Mila, or Silent there, and now Mag gonna fall very, very quickly, being torn apart by Slark. However, backs off, is very close to death, and now Black Hole just on the BZZ here. Ult now gonna be popped by Resolution, and cheese used by BZZ just as he's about to fall. So BZ using that cheese very wisely, gonna leap away now as Shadow Shaman finishes off the Enigma. A just popped on the Mirana as the Shadow Fiend falls, and Crystal Maiden getting the kill on him. Mirana now killing the Venomancer, and Silent, one of the last alive for Empire, as he does indeed fall now. And Bounty Hunter, the only person here not gonna get a kill off, and Shadow Walk being popped as he used that animation. So godlike is ZXC, as Empire loses 5 here, just losing the Yellow Titan in the process and the Aegis of ZXC. Just magnificent timing there on that cheese from BZZ. Used it at the perfect time when he got to the half lowest amount of health. Just redone straight all the way back up. But we did see that stacked ult from the Enigma as well as the Shadow Fiend there, but it just didn't kill BZZ on its own, and really didn't do it that much damage to anyone else. The Mirana being cleaned up on the back lines really by the Bounty Hunter and the Bristleback, but did fall there even, but just Aegis use, so no big deal. And really, PR now very much ahead, I'd say. As BZ pops the Shadow Dance to get away and get some more regen. Yeah, again, Empire not taking the team fight the way they wanted to. There was the Blinken from, again, Always Want to Fly, but Always Want to Fly just Black Hole on 1. Couldn't find the grouping from PR, so PR playing the team fight as well as they possibly could, making sure not to stand too close together. And really, again, just beautiful execution from them, even from BCZ as well. Even though he was caught in the Black Hole, did pop the cheese at the perfect time and disengage very well. So PR very much in the lead now. 12k gold in their advantage and another 15k experience in their advantage. So may look to come back in this best of 3 series and tie it up 1-1 it seems. So Marana finds a regen rune and Empire on the back foot. We'll have to see what they can do as Mala now has a Heaven's Halberd. So this MKB from Marana going to be more and more important to have as 2 heroes on the side of Empire do have Invasion now. And yeah, so let's take a look at Resolution. Resolution does have the butterfly now. And he could be up on Mag. He's had that for a while though, and BZ has the Basher. I should have mentioned that earlier, but he did pick that up recently. Now Resolution can be focused down by him, and Resolution falling very well low. Has the BKB though, pops it, and now BZZ. Venomwall onto him as well. Gonna be chased down here by all of Empire. May not be able to save himself this time. As PR now working the way over towards him. Not going to chase, however. Arrow flies from Rana. Can be dodged by all of Empire. And PR going to be fine here. The tower goes down to Marana. And the push on the mid-rack's possibly going to come, but Marana just throwing out the illusions really and going to focus on the tower with those. Can shoot up uphill without missing with the MKB. So can siege these high ground towers very easily. Especially with Desolator and the right click damage she has. However, tracked up, stunned up Malefice by Empire, and now she may still fall even though she does pop the ultimate. And I always want to fly now. Gonna maybe look for body block as Bristleback dies on the bottom lane to all of PR, and now Shuriken gonna finish Marana off. So track kill on her gem as well. J4 ever gonna drop TP, pick that up, and gonna spout out Mag in the meantime. And first hit bash proc by BZZ, so getting a little bit lucky there and getting the kill onto Bounty Hunter. And Bounty Hunter did get, I believe, yes, look at that, 1,246 gold for that Marana kill. So a lot of gold in his pocket. Didn't spend it all straight away, has 1,800 in the bank now, and PR could look to push high ground again as Bristleback and the Bounty Hunter are down. So really, the Shadow Fiend and Enigma combo is going to be all that's going to be coming out from Empire. And our creep are going to be cleared too quickly here by Empire, and PR just may look to fall back. As actually no, Select jumping in the base and actually killing the Enigma now on to the Venomancer. Gonna fall there as well as the Venomancer. So Select getting a double kill in the base of Empire now. Resolution gonna go down as well, it seems. One strike from Select. So triple kill for BZZ here inside the base of Empire. So Empire just gonna GG out after that performance by BZZ. And PR taking this game too, really on the back of BZZ almost. As we see the game end, I will look at the stat screen and show you who did what and what kind of sort of thing happened. But Empire just not being able to take control of the game with the Shadow Fiend, with the Bristleback, with that teamfight combo they were really planning on. It didn't happen, and PR just able to pick them apart piece by piece with the game that's constantly coming out. So Marana as well as the Slaughter carrying PR to victory here. Marana 9-1-6, playing magnificently with ZXC it seems. And yeah, so game 2 rather of this game, tying up the series 1-1. PR and Empire now tied up, going to a game 3 now in this losers bracket finals. Winner again goes on the grand finals and is guaranteed at least $1,000. Loser earns the 3rd place spot and $500 to their name. So anyway, thanks for watching. This has been Frouwo. If you enjoyed the cast, like, share, subscribe, all that neat stuff. If you did enjoy it, I always appreciate constructive criticism. You can contact me via Twitch, via Twitter, via YouTube with that sort of stuff, and I will, of course, work on the things you tell me to. That's how it works. Constructive criticism does. But anyway, again, thank you for watching. This has been Frouwo. I'll see you guys in game 3, but of course, in the meantime, have a nice day, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.